So lads, what is up with the Phoenix Mercury admin on social media? Like genuinely, I'm kind of in shock about what's going on. I don't know what's really going on, but I'm just sitting here like there is no way. There is absolutely no way that things are going the way they are. Like Alyssa Thomas is Alyssa Thomas. At the end of the day, I mean this when I say this, I don't think Alyssa Thomas wants to do any part of All-Star weekend. And we saw from Quita Love Sports that like Alyssa Thomas was asked was asked to pose for the camera and she said no and walked on. Like she is who she is. But the Mercury have made a point since the Dewana Bonner thing. They are trying to strum up some sort of rivalry between the Mercury and the Fever. And they are straight away. AT says she's gone. They're only using the clips of all the AT clips. It is straight away. It is just the one clip that's like her, basically her not wanting to be there.
Bye, give me a hug, give me a hug. I love you. Bye, friend. You going, twin? Bye, give me a hug, give me a hug.
Like at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like AT said she gone crying. Like most miserable player in the league. I don't think I care. I think she just doesn't want to be there. And like it's one of the problems all around with just things like this in general, that like sometimes things just aren't people seen. Like Alyssa Thomas, it was like whatever it is with Alyssa Thomas, it just depends on like if this is not her scene, why would she want to be there? Like Caitlin Clark, clearly like the orange carpet and all of these things, she's kind of a little bit awkward. But anything to do with basketball, she's not awkward at all. Any event that has anything to do with basketball, she's the furthest thing from awkward. And then like as well as that, like anything that involves getting drunk, Caitlin Clark seems to be up for. And like if you haven't seen Dewana Bonner is posting Alyssa Thomas on her Instagram, so she basically got an extra day off. She basically got back to Phoenix on Saturday night, so she got to spend an extra day off with Dewana, her kids, spending time with her family. And look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like I understand that there are people that are gonna want to expect everyone to be in the one kind of mold. And we were like blaming Alyssa Thomas. I just don't know what the hell the Phoenix Mercury, what are miserable POS, second worst home fans. Who cares? Like I mean this. Who cares? He just doesn't want to be at All-Star Weekend. Not everyone wants to be at All-Star Weekend. Not everyone wants to do this. But for me, my issue is with what the hell are the Phoenix Mercury doing? Like everything has been a shot at the Indiana Fever. From Ken Swift, the Mercury account has an agenda looking to push a narrative that doesn't exist. Fever fans cheered AT loudly when she was introduced, despite her comments about them in the past. The fans did everything they could to make her feel welcome, as they did with Dewana. A video like this would be far more appropriate if she wasn't made feel welcome, but it was the exact opposite. Like, the Phoenix Mercury, and someone just said here, someone can't be an introvert in peace. AT runs from Dejanay's camera and questions, and she loves an A down. An introvert in peace, why the Mercury is putting it on their socials. Like, that's the problem is that I have a feeling what they're doing is they're putting these things on their socials because I actually think in the grand scheme of things, they're going to want something to happen in the next Fever game. And I don't mean they're going to want something bad to happen. I mean they're going to want the player to get booed or something. It's going to be something like that. They're going to want a player to get booed. And if a player gets booed, you can then make it a big rivalry, make it a thing, and it's going to make you more money. It's going to make you more money having that rivalry. I don't know what it is. Like, I've got nothing against Alyssa Thomas for doing this. I have something against Alyssa Thomas for making up that the investigation was a fact. But I do think that enough people spoke about it like it's fact that I'm not just disliking Alyssa Thomas for that. Like, the only person that ever apologized for speaking on that like it was fact was Chinea Wumake. And like, heck, we didn't even get an apology from the person who misreported that Sanaya Rivers was assaulted by an Indiana Fever fan. Like, it is what it is. So anyway, yeah, that is it is what it is. It is what it is. And I just don't understand what the Phoenix Mercury admin's doing. Actually, no, I do understand it, but I just don't think like I don't think that it's a rivalry that's built like trying to build a rivalry on a fake in personal hatred makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Do I think Alyssa Thomas hates Fever fans? Hell yes. Do I think the Juana Bonner hates Fever fans? Hell yeah. But do I think the Juana Bonner hated Fever fans? Blamed Fever fans with all the abuse she was getting? No. No, I don't. But all in all, I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird from this social media account. And it is like fanning the flames of stuff that shouldn't be happening. And it's just, I can see why these players would be tired, but they are pushing for it. Again, like I am not by any means saying Alyssa Thomas is starting anything. Alyssa Thomas just wants to hoop and not, she doesn't wants to do any of the all-star crap. But those unprofessional teams in the league, he's trying to play it, but she doesn't like Indy because that's played out. I mean, she's made it very clear she doesn't like Indiana. She made it very clear she doesn't like Indiana. The fans that cheered for her, I mean, you're not going to blame Indiana for the WNBA. Apparently, from what I've heard, the league did not make any Alyssa Thomas jerseys. From what I heard, like, whether it be online or in shop, you actually had to get a custom jersey with Thomas 25. The league apparently did not produce a single Alyssa Thomas jersey. To be fair, they might have sold 25 of them. But still, I would have hoped they would have produced 25 of them just for them to sell out super duper quick. So maybe they have them in Phoenix. Maybe there's somewhere to get them. From what I heard as well, in like the official NBA store, you couldn't get any. I could be so wrong with that. This is just me relaying secondhand information. I could be completely wrong. But yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is bad from the Mercury? Do you guys think this is bad from Alyssa Thomas? Personally, I don't care that Alyssa Thomas left straight after the All-Star game. I really don't care that she decided she wanted to go. She didn't want to party after the game, wanted to get back a day early, giving herself an extra day off during the All-Star break. I'm cool. I'm absolutely fine with that. I really don't care. But I know obviously some people are going to hold it against Alyssa Thomas. I think that's what the Mercury are trying to do. I think the Mercury are trying to get Fever fans to hate Alyssa Thomas and hate Juana Bonner to create some sort of de facto rivalry, because remember the Taurasi versus Caitlyn things last year? I think they're just trying to market. They're trying to market animosity and rivalry in order to sell tickets for their games. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys agree with what I'm saying? Do you guys disagree? And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.